pranks on the job?
I myself have not really pulled a lot of pranks on the job. There are several members of our local that are very good at that, and they keep things light on the job. As I said earlier in our interview, levity and joking around and playing practical jokes, as long as they don't harm people, I think is a great way to pass the time, and it also adds camaraderie to the crew.
Mike, remembering that you're under oath here, did you or did you not steal Danny Machowski's movie boots?
Yes, I did. I did steal Dan Machowski's glamorous movie shoes.
and ransom them back.
Yes. So, okay. So the story is that I was working on a movie, and there was a gentleman on our crew that used to change his shoes at lunchtime. And on a Friday, I thought it might be a good idea to take his shoes out of the back of his truck and put them in the jockey box of the electric truck on the movie. Unfortunately, the afternoon got very busy, and I forgot that I had removed said person's shoes from his truck. When we came back to work on Monday, I asked Danny how his weekend was. He relayed that he had a very poor weekend due to the fact that his wife was screaming and yelling at him because he had just lost his $150 pair of shoes, which he had to go buy a second pair of. So I had to figure out a way in which to get Danny back his shoes and not make myself look that bad or have to pay him the $150 for his new set of shoes. So we devised a plan to put a picture of Danny's shoes on a big construction board and put it at the craft service area where people got their snacks during the day. We said, go ask Danny if you could buy his pair of glamorous movie shoes, slightly used, for $150. Several members of the crew took that seriously and asked Danny about his shoes, at which point he figured out exactly who took his shoes and came right to me and asked me where they were. I had to point them out to him and apologize profusely for several days about stealing his shoes.
Did you or did you not empty Terry Sullivan's road case on your own and by yourself?
Well, yes, I did, Paul.
I want to talk about this with Mike. So we fucked with Terry unmercifully. We emptied his whole road case.
Terry Sullivan was the best boy of another movie who had his work box for rent.
Got it? Go ahead, sit down.
Right, so we emptied his road case on a movie. It's terrible. We're terrible people.
Yes, Terry didn't want to take anything out of his rental box. He just wanted to keep all his things in there.
And add to it.
So I decided that one way to get Terry would be to empty his entire road box of everything except for 2 batteries in different drawers.
And what's great about this story is this was a group effort. Everyone on the crew.
I hid all his equipment from his road box in our truck. They were scattered throughout the truck. After several days of him not opening his work box to find that it was empty, we chided Terry to open his work box, at which point he flipped out. He called the entire crew off the set and made us come to the truck and wanted to know who was responsible. I was one of the first people in, and Terry, whose face was beet red and upset, asked me who did it.
Little flecks of spit.
I said, I did it all by myself. Nobody else helped me. The next 6 people to come onto the truck said exactly the same thing without a coordinated response, which made Terry even more hostile.
I was
and
the
angry.
last of the 6. And he said, you tell me what happened here? And I said, it was me, man. I did it. It was a gag. I did it all by myself. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd get so angry. And That made him even angrier because
yeah.
then he was pissed off. We all claimed the very same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is still angry to this
He
day
is, actually.
and wants to know where some of his equipment is from his work box.
None of the sting is faded at all. Poor Terry. So, Mike, where do you see the future of this business headed?
The future of this business is quite different from what we see today. The technology that's come in the form of equipment and control systems for things that are involved in our industry are continually being upgraded. It's like personal computers at home. About every 6 months, there's more and more new gear that shows up, and you have to figure out how it works and how it fits in. And so, I guess the industry's more headed towards computerization and technology, and less towards being physical and moving things around.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Thanks.